So we have been joined by right now Mr. Kalpesh Jani from HP. Hello, sir. Welcome at the 7th edition of ETCIO BFSI Digital Conclaves. First thing first, your thoughts about the event?
Oh, that's wonderful. And, having my career started with, BFSI segment out there, there's a lot more. I mean, being a security person, it's always, be out there to know as to how and what innovations out there. A lot of new learnings out there, even though you are on the other side of the table, you actually would always want to understand as to what's happening. Very well organized, lots of kind of, good speakers out there to kind of give the insights, getting me back to the old era where, I used to kind of, be working out with, the large banks out here. Yeah.
Great. Now, jumping to the second question is that how are BFSI companies doing to ensure data security and with the help of digital technology?
I would say that, I would go back to the era where, RBI started a concept of bringing, all the banks together and, getting into the core banking where the distributed banking started to come to the kind of, data centers and then onto the servers where the money kind of, started becoming from the hard cash to the digital cash, right? And that's where lots of CIOs, it was kind of, keeping them awake in the night as to what's going to happen in the night. If somebody is kind of, going to add 10 onto 1 in my bank account, either ahead or after that, right? And that's where the data security becomes at most importance to, these people in the BFSI segment. Having worked into this, segment with the kind of the regulations been evolved, what we actually have seen is, the enterprise level of the security. We've not kind of, gone to the level where the data is first touched from the endpoint level, right? So the user and the endpoint are the first ones. We generally say in security that the people are the weakest link, and it starts with the first touch to the data is the endpoint, and that's where there is a requirement to also see that you've ensured and covered data security for your entire enterprise, but you've not kind of covered something what is the endpoint, and that's where HP brings in as the HP Wolf security, wherein we just not touch what's in the OS, above the OS. We actually go to the depth of the OS where we have the security built into, not bolted into, built into our hardware, and it starts from there. And we have the suite of the products to kind of complement whatever enterprises have been doing, and that's where the HP Wolf security comes handy to the kind of complement the investments which BFSI segments have been doing today. Yeah.